Well, I must say it's a pretty miserable day here. Freezing rain and drizzle. I think here's a plane off in the distance, but I think most flights are canceled for today. But I said I come over and I'll check those two traps, those two marten traps that I got out. And I looked in and look at this. I don't see any trap in the box. Ooh, 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 what could it be? What could it be? Scroll back here a bit. Yeah. Oh, the trap is not there. I thought couldn't see real good at first, but yeah. Squirrel. For sure, tot for sure, tot for sure. Yeah, I must say, it was pretty unlucky. Look, just got by the skin on the back. Look at that. Poor fellow. Yeah, just nipped by the skin on the back. He almost got clear. I don't know, squirrel soup maybe. Yeah. And look, the bait is gone as well. So something got up in at the bait after, so yeah. I guess the squirrel is the bait now. Well, I must say, that's a nice little workout. Yeah, there's a scattered porcupine cutting around here, but I never picked up on their track, and we had a lot of good weather. But you can see it wasn't real long ago. Some of this, the bark that he was chewing on, is only blowing at the trees there now, or still blowing at the trees. And it's cuttings on over that way as well. I'm not sure if that's just the way the sun is shining on it, but looks like it's a lighter color, so it might be fresher. When you chew off the bark, the inside of the tree, is a light color, and as it ages, it gets more yellow. It looks kind of bright, so I'm gonna check that out. And look at this, nice big marten ran by here. Yeah, so really hard walking here with snowshoes, really sinky, so take my time. I don't see no more cuttings that way, but I dug down. You can see he was here before the last snowstorm. There's some cuttings right there, but I walked up through here. I kind of run to the cuttings, so he probably traveled during the storm. That's if no one already gotten, and now all the tracks are covered up. And it's really hard walking. I'm just gonna go back on my own track here. It's sinky. Whew. Look at that. Almost looks like a bull moose's bog down there. Oh boy. Yeah, a little cutting there, but yeah, it's too bad. I can almost taste them. Marten box there, and there's no trap in it. And it wasn't that long ago I came here like that, and I couldn't see the trap, and I went over to it. I'm trying to zoom in, but I can't. Oh, I'm zooming in all I can. I went over to the box there, but there was a squirrel in the trap, and the bait was gone. So I put the squirrel up in the box for bait and reset, and now I don't see no trap there again. So let's go over and see what's going on this time. A marten. I can see his head stuck out there. I can't zoom in no more. Look. Got a marten. Second one near the ear. Look at that. Not much left to the squirrel. Well, just look at that. I had two traps out the ear and two marten. Well, guys, for the Labrador Winter Games, I helped volunteer for the Labaton event. It's called the Trappers Race, and we look after tilt tree where they side a log and set a trap, and then they move on over and got to chisel a hole. But we got to set a tent up there in tilt tree, so I just come in to get a few tent poles. Yeah, I knocked down 10 there really quick. It's a real nice one here. Scattered one's a little bit hefty, but that's all right. And when I'm done with these poles, after the event, I'm going to keep them, and I'll be using them for setting up a tent again later. And I just took along my machete, just to limb them out a bit like that. It won't take long. I tell you, we're kind of like in proper spring of the year now. You know, it's nice and stiff in the morning, the snow, and later on in the day, you know, it'll soften up and get a lot more harder for walking. So this time of year, you know, when you're doing any kind of woodwork, you want to do it early in the morning before it softens up too much. That's just the way it always was. Well guys, I got to show you this. One of my buddies on his way home, he was out for a couple of trips on the factory freezer shrimp fishing, and he dropped me off this box of shrimp. And I'm gonna have some of these right away. Just look at this. Got my bowl, so I'm gonna put a few in the bowl and just let them slow tie for now. This is a real treat right here, I tell you. Oh. Just look at that. Thank you, Marvin, my buddy. Really appreciate it. Just look at that. We are really going to enjoy these. Oh, yeah. Look at the size of them. Make sure I got enough for the first go. Well, guys, the Labaton for the Labrador Winter Games got canceled, and there's a lot of disappointed people, including myself. I'm not going to say anything else on the matter, though. See, got the shed cleaned away a little bit. Yeah, so I come out the shed and I'm just going to relax a little bit. I got the fire going, got some shrimp time, and now I'm going to write out some of the names of the people who entered the contest. There's quite a few entries, so it might take a while. If I get it done tonight, I'll draw. If not, I'll finish off writing out the names tomorrow and then draw it in. And I really appreciate everyone that entered. And now I'm just going to, A while ago, my nephew was out to Sweden. He had to do some training, I believe, on radars or something. And he went to a hockey game there, and he picked this up and brought it back to me. I really appreciate it, Travis. I'm going to put it to good use here right now. Well, I'd like to thank everyone that entered. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I'll cut those names out and draw and see who's lucky enough to win this Membrane Solutions personal water filter. And whoever I pick, please inbox your address and I'll get that in the mail right away. And just want to say too, you know, the weather is warm now, so I expect to do a lot of ice fishing, like for smilts and that, over the next little while. The little fella really wants to get out there. He loves like fishing and cooking out on the ice, and you know, that's just what we're going to do. Alright guys, I got everyone's name put in this bucket here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put this over the top, and I'm going to give her a good old shake. Shaky shake. Make sure everyone flops out there now. Shake, 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 shake. Now, what I'm going to do, I'll put my hand up on her, and hopefully I'll only grab one. If I grab 2 or 3 by mistake, I'll put them on one side, dump those out, and then just pick from those 1 or 2. I won't throw them back. You know what I mean, like? Because sometimes you don't know. It's job done. Well, here we go. Ooh, the lucky winner of the personal water filter from Membrane Solutions is, give her a good shake in the hand here too. Now, like I said, only wants one. I'm making sure here. Like I said, if I grabs 2, I think I only got 1. And you'll see before me. A-N-D-Y, just plain Andy. And that's all the rest of them there. All right, Andy, inbox your address and I'll get that into in the mail to you right away. You're the lucky winner of Personal water filter from Membrane Solutions. Thanks everybody that entered. I really appreciate it. Take care. All the best from the big land.